stars to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. On the return, Britton Covey. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Going deep right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Goff taking it right to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play,
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Tight end in motion right. He's throwing for it! And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hurts now on 4th. That's complete. Here's Brown. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hurts throwing again. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Lions are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They go play action with Goff. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing again, it's Goff. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he gets him around 6 there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alex Anzalone with the pick. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Montgomery. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Milton Williams making the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Second and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions are going to take over after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Williams coming in motion right. Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
So the Lions giving it another go, trying for 2 once more.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff setting to throw. And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they pick him off again. And Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Working quickly here. A play fake now Hurts to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On third down, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They'll run for it with Barkley. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A little bit surprising to see them decide to throw for it there.
Yeah, a bunch of trust thrown their way by this staff to call a pass play in that situation. You know, and you'll hear coaches say this, Kate, you got to play fast, but never in a hurry. He was hurried right there, and it certainly led to the INT.
Now they send their back in motion right. On 1st down, Hurts. That one's complete, right side. And this one doesn't go far. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Eagles in possession to start. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Gonna run with Barkley. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions up by 8. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, 76! 76!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got Williams, and it's complete. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. You've got to keep moving quick here. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Maverick! DC!
Looking to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
To throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he can't get the first, but he does get out of bounds. Now they're up against it, 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This one finds Goddard. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.